Зависло. Здравствуйте. Я вспомнил, что я забыл. Так, нам задача пойти к капитану. Капитан, капитан.
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Do you know the island of Elias?
The vacation paradise of the ancient Delmari? Certainly.
How do I get there?
It's near the Briston Atoll, but boats rarely travel directly to Briston from Marcuria. You'd have to travel via Guyenne.
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky into the sea?
Of course. You find fallen gods most everywhere these days. They're an air and a hand.
Really?
No, of course not. There are no fallen gods in the sea. It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If the sea was full of gods just lying about the seabed.
So you've never heard of such a thing happening?
Now you got.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Yes.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
No.
And why is that?
Because it's not windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that? Of course. Oars! By Jarl's stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Guyenne?
Are you being sarcastic?
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jarl's name makes you think that?
Can you give me a...
There are 3 problems. Number 1, there's no wind, so we can't set sail. Number 2, I lost my navigator a few weeks past, and I have yet to find his replacement. And number 3, you're a woman. We don't let women on board the White Dragon.
Isn't that a bit sexist?
Sexy is just what I worry about. What with a boat full of men being out at sea for months at a time?
Not sexy, sexist.
I'm a sailor, girl. What do you expect? Good bedside manners?
I'd really appreciate it if I could hitch a ride.
Ain't gonna happen.
How long's it been since the last one?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind. The Mojal be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him.
Я
But not one has returned.
писал небольшой текст,
Now the
и пока
Aerie
его
High
писал,
Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
пока его писал, я, собственно говоря, немножечко задумался. То есть потерял время, поэтому поздно начали. Я тупо думал, сейчас еще где-то часик, то есть я где-то С 12:30 где-то так сидел, писал, смотрю, блин, время, а уже 2:40. Что?
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the...
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Thanks for...
Aye.
Вашу как интересно, может, расскажете?
Hello again, old...
It be you.
Какой-то поломатый. С микрофоне. Нет. Все странный вопрос. Писал-то я вот для верных нужд.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Даже всем показывать.
Aye, I be knowing lots and lots about the feared Isle of Elias.
It's feared? How?
Because it be a place of cannibals.
You really don't know anything about the island of Elias. Do you know how I can get passage on a boat going?
Aye, coin be the way, as me beloved wife always be saying. 'Course she'd be running off with a wealthy merchant while I be away at sea. Women never trusted one I didn't pay for again.
Я так скажу вам, Танюша, если
don't
бы
have much coin
бренд
at
вещи,
all.
то есть они бренд вещи,
And
они
I
даже
be
все
at a loss
разделятся
as
между
do
людьми,
ye,
с которыми ты общаешься. Это раз. А второй момент, эти вещи должны разделяться между твоими увлечениями. То есть, если ты что-то одно делаешь, то оно в одной сфере должно быть, что-то другое в другой сфере. Бывает, к сожалению, это невозможно.
I need coin to travel in a boat
Unless I be calling in a favour with the good Captain Horatio Nebave, who be travelling to Guyenne as soon as the wind be picking up.
What kind of...
Oh, he be owing me from back when I was his captain.
Would you cash in your favor with Nebave if I got your bird?
Aye, I be promising anything to get me friend back. It be a deal
See you later.
if I not be.
Да двигайся же уже. Ну зачем вы меня заставляете ждать и смотреть на эту тупую касцену? Ну серьезно. Так сами что как интересного расскажете? Может быть, что-то произошло, что-то не произошло. Например. Что у вас с режимом? Как у вас режим? Спите ли по ночам? Просыпаетесь ли по утрам? Высыпаетесь ли? Так, нам надо на маркет идти. Надо поговорить с чуваком и выбрать, и обменять у него птичку на штучку.
I'm not talking to you, you cheat!
You still interested in a trade? My magic wand for one of...
Which prize?
The talking bird.
That scraggly heap of... A fantastic choice, young lady! Hold on a second and I'll get him for you. A fantastic choice, and I really...
Короче, я обманываю его с тем, что Magic даю ему какой-то, а он обманывает меня, что он птичку дает. Хорош. Ну, это нехорошо, что могу сказать. По ночам надо спать.
So, your bird, huh?
Yeah. Wait a second. Did the old man send you to get me?
I guess he did. My name's April.
Oh, God, is there no escape? I mean, not that I like being cooped up in a cage for gamblers to gawk at and children to spit at all day, but give me a break. It's better than being locked away in a stinking chest. Thanks a whole bunch for rescuing me, April.
You're welcome.
No, hey, that's not what I meant. I was being sarcastic. Do you know what sarcastic means? Speak all tongue? Yes, hmm?
No, actually, I don't. I speak English.
English? English? I don't know where you're from, lady, but you're weird. Okay, so let me go already, alright? Enough with the I'm human so I can boss the bird around shtick. We're all impressed.
Sorry, I promised the old man I'd win you back. I need a favor from him badly.
Yeah? So what's so important you'd sacrifice a bird's happiness and well-being?
The fate of 2 worlds, billions of people, and the balance.
Yeah? Yeah? So... No, forget it.
So were you always just Bird? Or did you have a better name?
No. It's always been Bird. My full name is That Damn Bird. I learned that when I was 2 weeks old. That damn bird, the old man would say. No good ball of feathers. Then he beat me with a stick.
Really?
No. He'd just stick me in the chest and forget about me. Which is almost as bad as beating, believe you me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bird. You know, if you were my bird, I think I'd call you Crow.
Yeah, well, I'm my own bird, lady, and I don't... Crow. You'd call me Crow? That's a pretty good name. It's a proper name, at least, not just an insult.
Anyway, I guess I'd better get you back to your master bird. He's pining for you.
All he's pining for is coin to gamble with.
It's really none of my business. Sorry.
Sure you are.
А вы играли в правду или действие по всем правилам? То есть, когда там, ну, типа, ремах выпивает, еще что-то? Ну, там же в том, чтобы напиваться. А это какой смысл? Ну, когда у человека стоп-кран включается, а смысл, если что, там бахнуть чего-нибудь, и тогда все норм будет. Ну, с точки зрения играющих.
Here's your bird, sir. It wasn't easy, but I got him back. I sure hope you're grateful.
Bird, blessed be the balance, me faithful friend and companion be back.
No, not back in the chest, not in the chest! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Now can you help me get passage on a ship?
Ну, в прямом.
I be a man of me word. Speak
что,
ye
как,
with Captain Horatio
этот,
Nibbavale, the White Dragon,
были
the ship
провокации?
behind yous.
С кем играли?
Tell him Umbrianos be sending yous to cash in on that old favor he be owing me.
Thanks, old man.
Arr.
A sort of
Да.
cargo.
Она была не рада изначально.
How are you today, then?
Like
You know old Umbrianos, don't you?
the old drunk? Aye, he be a good captain once.
Хорошо, и что там
But ever
было?
since he lost his ship, he hasn't been much worth to anyone.
Be that as it may, you do owe him a favor.
Aye, that I do. He saved my life more than once, and I wouldn't be captain of this beautiful lake.
Guess what? I'm here to cash in on that favor.
I'll be damned. What did you do for the old geezer? Promise him your hand in marriage?
Don't you mind that, old boy. Just get ready to sail south. You're giving me a lift to the island of Elias. I mean, since you're already heading for Gien.
I am? That could prove a little tricky.
How come?
For one, there is no
Так, а были
wind.
там провокации
That
какие-нибудь? Ну,
accursed
знаете, когда
alchemist up north has
просите
put some kind of spell on the wind.
делать что-то, что вы не хотели, чтобы
Clax, I
делать.
believe his name is.
Там, кстати, в этом и
Roper
смысл.
Clax.
Типа, если вы
Lives in a bloody
отказываетесь,
rock
Станиша,
somewhere
что-то
beyond
говорить
Riverwood.
или делать,
As
вы
long as he's
бахаете
got his
рюмаку
dirty claws on the
рюмку
wind, this vessel ain't going nowhere. Then there's a
По-моему,
little
такие
problem
правила
with my
на самом
crew.
делешные.
I can't very well leave the harbor without a navigator, and my last one decided he didn't much care for the sea anymore and went off to marry a serving maid.
But, okay. Let's say I manage to free the wind and find you a new navigator. Then will you drop me off on Elias?
You think you will be able to defeat Clax, free the wind, and find me a new navigator? By Jaw's pus-filled left eye, if you do such a trick, then I'll take you wherever you wish to go. Most likely they'll be holding your funeral within the week, girl. Just leave the madman be and let the army deal with him.
Never you mind, as long as you keep your promise and take me to Elias.
Я не про много
What's with
вопросов
Elias,
спросил.
anyhow?
Я спросил про провокации.
It's been deserted for hundreds of years, ever since the Dolmari fell victim to the Great Plague.
I need to visit the Elation people,
Не надо
to listen
писать,
to some of
какие
their
они были.
stories.
Просто были ли провокационные
As if
или
there aren't
не
enough
были? Или
stories
вы пишете,
here.
что да, много вопросов провокационных было.
It
Вы про
takes
это
all
имеете?
sorts, that be for sure.
Он тогда такой себе. Это какая-то токсичная игра была. Типа... Токсичная игра или токсичные действия, называйте как хотите. Ладно. Не поняли я, ладно. Может быть, если вы не поняли, то значит все и к лучшему. Я правильно понимаю, что вы не спали, потому что играли в эту игру, да? Типа, не знаю. Я не знаю, стоило ли он того целый день не спать в результате.
I'm not just gonna go waltzing off into the countryside, not without some kind of map, at least.
Мэп нужно, окей, ладно. Знаю, где мэп можно найти.
Weren't you supposed to make a delivery to the...
Yes, I was.
Then what in the deepest, darkest recesses of Mount Tierney are you doing here? Get to it and remember to... Weren't you supposed to make a delivery to the Rolling Man? Then...
I look like
Я
a
не знаю, у меня
servant.
какая-то беда тут. Я что-то где-то потерял. Или ничего
Here's
не
your next
потерял.
delivery, a map of the Northlands to a Tun Lyak staying at the Journeyman Inn. And be quick about it. She's been waiting since the day
я
before
понял.
yesterday.
Всё, я понял, теперь идем сюда. Мужские крови. Ну, такое себе. Такое себе. Я бы сказал, 2 из 10 не рекомендую. А вообще по гостям шляться такой тоже вот не очень.
Excuse me?
Yes? Oh,
I'm looking for a guest of yours, Tun Lyak.
the sailor? She is looking for work today, I'm afraid. With most of the ships moored to the docks for balance knows how long, it is difficult for sailors to find work.
Do you know when Tun Lyak is...
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, She will not find one that needs a navigator any time.
Do you know when to...
I...
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Так вот, по гостям шляться типа такое себе, потому что, ну, типа, коронавирус и прочее. Ну, понимаю, что можно и надо походить, но такое все равно себе. Если есть выбор, лучше, наверное, дома посидеть, я думаю.
This breathtaking. It's a lighthouse. The old man keeps his bird locked in there. Poor guy. You're still...
I
Say what... Hello again, old man.
Ну, а вы других можете заразить, в том-то и дело. Вы можете сами заболеть и других заразить. Тут же как бы есть такое понятие, и даже не в страхе дело, в некой
I'd
социальной
love to hear-
ответственности.
Sure,
I'm...
I-
See you...
if I not
It's a lighthouse.
Харбор, по идее, это там, где мы сейчас находимся, бухта.
One map of the Northlands to be delivered to Ton Lyak at the Journeyman Inn.
Мгм. Да, потом... А, кстати, вы перерывались, Танюша, кстати, напомните мне.
He's selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other, delicacies. She's selling a variety of fresh... Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot... Those guys must be part of the City Watch. I'm not in the market for an instrument at this particular moment. Still, good to know where to get one in case of, musical immersion. I'm not...
Ну, хорошо. Раз так, то хорошо. Интересно, что меня сюда не пускали. Пока я не сдал, какой есть.
It's a storehouse on Pill. It's a small barn.
Вообще выглядит красиво. Вот это все выглядит очень красиво. Кстати, по-моему, говорящая птица была и в этом Dreamfall.
Do you always travel like you got a two-headed Besparian nymphate on your tail? I couldn't keep up half the time.
Crow, is that you?
Of course, there was that pair of stunning robin redbreasts. Twins, did you know? It's not as if I could just leave them without a kiss or two. Or 12, as it turned out. Maybe I'm just out of shape after being stuck in boxes and cages and knapsacks for the past 20 years.
I guess it is you.
Of course it's me! How many birds do you know with both good looks and a sense of humor?
You got a sense of humor.
No, funny. Nah, that's funny.
What are you doing here, Crow?
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? How about a nice to see you, Crow, or I've missed you so much, Crow, or at least a glad to see you out of that chest, Crow?
It is nice to see you, Crow. How did you escape?
Cunning, milady. Of course, that keg of Androgen stone liquor the old geezer got his hands on didn't hurt. I've never seen such a shameful display of public drunkenness in my life. Well, not since the last time I had a thimble full of wine. Phew, boy, were those ladies in for a surprise. When they were told I could talk, I'm sure they didn't count on my encyclopedic knowledge of Dolmari obscenities. The old man was gonna gamble me away again, you know. Went straight back to the cups handler after the, celebration. So, I decided to split before they put me back in the cage. That place was like a prison without the amenities. And let's not even mention the food. Did you ever try roasted Elguan dung? Don't ever. So, I pecked a button here and some soft tissue there and fled. I had nowhere else to fly, so I decided to join you on your, quest. It sounded like a spot of good old-fashioned fun. Like a Bird Zone adventure. It's not as if I came after you because I like you, though. You don't have any feathers.
Thank God for that. Okay, if you want to join me, I wouldn't mind some company. I'm guessing you'll be using your wings, though, and not your feet?
The ground's no place for a free spirit like myself, baby. Besides, I hear there are a lot of good-looking birds in this forest, and let me tell you, they don't parade about on the ground like winged chickens. Just try to slow down once in a while. Let me catch up.
Sure. But how do I get your attention if I need to talk to you?
Can you whistle? Like this?
Sorry. But wait a second. I got a little flute. I could use it to call you.
I'm not a sheepdog. Let's get that straight. You play your tune, and I'll consider your request. I won't be flapping to attention like a tame soldier.
Deal. We better get moving, though. It's getting late.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll try to keep an eye out ahead in case there's trouble.
Так.
I look like a serving maid.
Ужас какой-то.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. Please, human, don't kill me and skin me. I haven't even sung to the soil yet.
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you or skin you.
Oh my. That is good news. Very good indeed. Who are you?
My name's April. What's yours?
In my language, it's Bandu Umana Banta Au Rubana Bitana Benort. It means the little one who tries hard to live up to his father who sings to the soil.
That's a mouthful. So, what do I call you?
You can call me Ben Bandu, the sad little one. Banda is the name of my people. We are the little one.
Why are you sad, Ben Bond?
I'm looking for my brother. He's been gone in the forest for many days, and I've not heard him sing to us. Our people don't walk about the forest much. It's too dangerous for us. You haven't seen my brother, have you? He's short, about my height, with a tan coat and a mischievous glint in his eye.
You're the first mole. The first Banda I've met.
Oh, dear. I hope he's all right. A lot of our people have disappeared this...
What happened to the Banda that
We don't really know. But there's something evil in this forest. Something that doesn't like the Banda. I shouldn't be out here looking, but I must find my brother.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're...
Oh, thank you.
Aren't your
That's what the city dwellers and farmers call us. They say it with sharp tongue. Moles. Dirt diggers. They don't like us very... Our given name is Banda, the little ones. Or the Banda Banta, the little ones who sing to the soil.
How do you sing to the soil?
When we're old enough, and we found our voices, we just sing, and the earth shapes itself to our needs. We live in harmony with the earth, just like the birds do with the air.
Good luck on your search, Ben.
And the best of luck to you, April. Please, if you see my brother, tell him to come home. We're all...
Окей, давай. Он сам подудел. Я думаю, мне надо будет дудеть. Видимо, дудеть можно только в катсценах, и она сама это будет делать. Ворор немного
Hey,
драный.
Crow, would you mind doing me a favor?
I was having this tete-a-tete with a pretty young sparrow, but hey, Crow at your service. Did you say favor? Oh, sure thing, unless it's something extremely... No, make that even remotely dangerous. I don't like that.
Not at all. Just scout out the forest from your vantage point. See if you can find Ben Bandu's brother.
Ben who?
The mole I just met. I thought you were supposed to be watching me. Didn't you pay attention?
No. Mole, you said. They're savages, the lot of them. You eat birds, even.
Crow, I eat birds. You probably do, too.
Yeah, I love a roasted duckling and a tangy orange. Oh, well, yeah, I see your point. Looking for a lost mole, then, are we?
Yeah, and they're called the Banda.
I never got into that whole PC thing. It's not Tyrox, it's the tyrant. Don't say chicks, say birds. Don't say birds, say women. I don't know. It's all a little too complicated for a simple man of the air like myself.
Очень такая непростая
Just go
шутка
look for
сейчас была.
the lost Bandu. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ну это типа, он сейчас потроллил на самом деле, как называется? Ну, когда, типа, надо следить за тем, кого как называешь. Вот он эту тему потроллил, типа. Я думаю, игра такая вот. Сейчас бы она такая бы не могла бы выйти. Я там осудили бы все подряд. Это что значит?
Oh, please, pretty lady, pretty, please help me. I've fallen and I can't stand.
What happened to you?
Oh, I was out picking bones. Berries for my stew.
Врет
And
бабка.
flowers. Yes, pretty flowers. Then I tripped over a big old root and twisted my ankle. It hurts so. Please
Бери
help me
топор
home,
или
pretty
камушек, вон
lady,
камень лежит. Ты по голове бабки, пока
please.
она без двигаться не может.
Where do you live?
I live not far from here, not far at all. No, help me home and I'll cook you a fine stew, I promise. Yes, I promise. Just help me home and I'll reward you for your compassion. Yes, you'll have your reward.
Вот еще такой момент, если она так compassion, так делает, шипит, типа как змея какая-нибудь. Я думаю, тоже
Who
отсюда.
are you?
Мышебабка.
Oh,
Бабка
I'm
это бабка.
nobody at all.
Nobody,
Just a
nobody.
frail old
No.
woman
Как-то песня про
picking
nobody есть.
bones.
Nobody, no.
Berries, picking berries for her
Значит,
stew so
задумался.
she can feed her prisoner guests. Feed her guests and fatten them up for the
Сейчас
long
реально задумался об одной
winter.
вещи, которую надо не забыть.
Why do you keep swallowing?
Because I'm just a frail old forgetful woman.
All right, I'll help you.
Oh, yes, thank Thanks, plump little treasure. A nice, pretty girl, thanks. I still need your help, Plumpwood. Pretty girl. I can't
Страшными
walk all
местами,
the way
знаете,
home by
прям.
myself, you see. Help me home and I'll cook you. A good, thick, creamy stew. Yum, I'm
Прям
getting
страшно,
hungry
если честно. Звуки вот эти
myself.
вот страшные.
Let's go.
Очень страшные звуки. Страшно, вырубай.
Lead the way, ma'am.
Yes, let's go. Come on, just follow me, my sweet treat.
Кстати, тоже правильный поступок. Если с кем-то идешь в лес, это кто-то должен быть перед тобой. Чтобы этого кого-то можно было еще сзади огреть. И чтобы он тебя сзади огреть ничем не мог. Совет этот от меня. Даже если вы человек хорошо знаете.
Come in,
Друзья,
honored guest.
родственники.
Just check on my stuffing. My stew, yes. My thick, delicious stew.
Ну, если у вас толпа, то ладно. То есть толпы бояться сложно.
Oh dear, what have we here?
А вот если вы один-один с кем-нибудь, лучше пускай это один-один идет впереди вас.
To serve a guest as plump, as well-built and delicious, as honored as you, my dear. Why don't you just wait here and I will go pick some more berries and spices for my stuff. My stew.
But wait, what about your bad back?
Ты дура тупая, ее надо было убивать прям там.
What a strange... what a strange woman.
Прям наивность, прям я не знаю до какой степени.
There's something not quite right about this place. Those skulls, for one. They look disturbingly humanoid.
Это типа отсылка к Бабе Яге. Или там всяким другим бабкам-ешкам.
What's that sound? Where's it coming from? It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. Grotesque decor. It's a wooden table with a tablecloth made of some kind of animal skin. That pillar looks a little shaky. It's kind of shaky, and I don't want to risk bringing the roof down on top of me. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. Grotesque decor.
Я понимаю, что нужно сделать, это даже очевидно. Я не понимаю, как это сделать.
It's a broom. By the looks of this place, it's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. grotesque decor. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room.
Так, подождите, я не могу, надо посмотреть. То есть, ну, очевидно, что что-то с этим... Куда нажать? Что сделать? Непонятно. Ща.
Похоже.
Сейчас даже специально запущу этот русскую озвучку, русскую локализацию, которая была, по-моему, официально, неофициально, как она звучит. Послушаем секунду у этой бабки.
Совсем недалеко. Проводите меня, я приготовлю вкус.
Вы в курсе, что там мужчина озвучивает это вот все? Очевидно, что должна озвучивать, ну, как бабка какая-нибудь, женщина, не знаю.
Я просто спасла бедного зверька от твоих крив...
Вот это мне больше всего непонятно.
It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. I look like a serving maid. Grotesque decor. It's a wooden table with a tablecloth made. The door's locked from the outside. Wait a second. The door's locked? Oh my god, the door is locked! I'm trapped! It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. Grotesque decor.
Вы можете что-то изучить и догадаться, что что-то надо сделать.
Grotesque decor. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room.
Ну, пожалуйста, ну заработай ты, ну, пожалуйста, тебя прошу.
It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room.
Почему не работает?
I wonder who this guy used to be back when he had a face. Wait, no, that's just too morbid. It's a broom. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room.
Вот у чувака он просто, он только нажимает сюда, и оно просто двигается. Что я не так сделал, что я не могу ничего сделать. Я сейчас бомбану, и мы с этим закончим. Потому что я, ну, типа, получается, игру нельзя пройти, да? Вы серьезно?
Grotesque decor. It's a wooden table with a tablecloth made of some kind of animal skin. If I'm not careful, I could bring that pillar crashing down. It's a loose floorboard. It's kind of shaky, and I don't want to risk bringing the roof down on top. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. Something's cooking all right. I just can't put my finger on what exactly. It's a wooden table with a tablecloth made of some kind of animal skin.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй.
Something's cooking all. It's kind of shaky, and I don't want to risk bringing the roof down on top of me. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. Grotesque decor. Grotesque decor. Grotesque decor. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. The door's locked. The door's locked from the outside.
Может, Чили классный, но мы встряли.
I look. It's a wooden table with a tablecloth made of some kind of grotesque decor.
Ну, это может быть с ошибкой потом все еще.
Grotesque. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room.
I don't know, как говорится. Ладно, дадим сейчас небольшой игре шанс. Маленький, малюсенький. Вот что-то со старым играми такая вот байда вот все время. То у меня этот Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake не получилось играть. Вот это вот сейчас начало. Ряжется. Если сейчас, короче, не получится, я на сегодня завершу. Молитесь, Танюша, всем своим богам. Я потом просто посмотрю тогда прохождение какое-нибудь на ютубе по-быстрому. Или там прочитаю что-нибудь. Это... Ну, лучше, наверное, прохождение поглядеть. А что еще делать? Я не знаю, что еще.
Come in. Oh,
Бабка. Поварина.
What a There's something not like those skull. It's too big for me to carry around. But maybe I could. What's that sound? Where's it coming from? If I'm not careful, I could bring that pillar crashing down. I guess he's not around. I'm not particularly hungry. Nuh-uh, they're awful. It's too big for me to carry around, but maybe I could use it somewhere in this room. It's a broom. By the looks of this place, I don't think it's been used much. It's too big for me to carry around. But maybe I could use it somewhere. It's too big for me to carry around. But maybe I could use it somewhere.
Всё, баста, кончил. Не хочу. Меня просто это расстраивает до жути. Потому что я, типа, хотел игру пройти, а в итоге мне говорят, нет, не пройдешь. Спасибо, спасибо, спасибо. Ну, это лишь намек на то, что можно кое-что сделать, попробовать. Я еще раз попробую кое-что сделать, но если там сохранение игра не увидит, надо будет где-нибудь переписать. Ну, другая версия игры. Если там не будет этих сохранений, то значит с Longer Journey мы закончили. Сразу потом перейдем к Dreamfall. Вот. Спасибо вам, Танюша, за компанию. Завтра будет. Ну, завтра вы работаете. Ну, вы попадете на Divinity. В Divinity, кстати, много текста. Буду читать, наверное, больше, чем тут. А тут она сама разговаривает. Это. Хорошего. Всего хорошего. Хорошего дня, хорошего вечера и хороших завтра рабочих будней. Удачи.